Hey, it's the last video of me coming through my front door like that. All right, so let's go over here and I'll show you what our plan is. What the plan is to reuse the brick that we took out from the mailbox. Now, the brick's still good, but the problem with the brick, it has this mortar on it and it's dirty and everything else. So we have to figure out a way to get this mortar off so we can still use the brick. And where we're going to use it is going to be over here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to dig all this out, lower it a couple inches so we can have a bed of sand with a fabric membrane underneath it. Then we're going to put the brick and or some old pavers, so it's a nice little area to put all of our trash. Problem is we have 2 trees right here, and I took out 3 more trees right here a couple months ago. So this is filled branches and roots and sticks and everything else, which makes it a pain to dig in. That's going to be the hard part of this part, is getting everything nice and flat and all the sticks taken out of the way, because it's just a spaghetti's nest of sticks and roots. So that's gonna be the hard part. With that, then we'll figure out how to get the mortar off the old bricks. Stump grinder made a world of difference. I filled up one of these trash cans full before I even got the stump grinder, and there were still just, roots for days in this area. Yes, now we're gonna level everything out. Here is my pile of bricks. All right, so how are we gonna clean all these up? Well, let's go over here, I'll show you what we're working with. So I got that big old pile of bricks. I'm doing this on the ground because I'm too lazy to transfer everything to a workbench. All right, test out what we're gonna do. So some of the pieces still have all of the mortar on the side. Some sides are clean. So what we're gonna do, I found this is the easiest way. Grab a towel chisel, put it on the edge. All right, pry everything off. Everything pretty much just snaps off just fine. Get all the corners, all the sides. All right. But there's still a little bit of, mortar on the corners. You have like this piece right here, right? So it's sticking out just a wee bit. Plan is take belt sander and find the pieces that are sticking up, like this little nub right here. All right, and then everything's pretty much flat. There's still maybe some like stuck inside here, which you could pull out. I'm not worried about that because the bricks are gonna be going vertical. All right, here we have, that's the finished pile. That's all the mortar I knocked off. This is all the trash pile, broken pieces and pieces that were just too hard to clean up. Trash, 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 trash. Save, save. Raining, we have another hurricane coming, so probably won't get this done any day soon. Got everything dug where I wanted it to be dug for the most part. It's about a 2x4 thick, all right? Obviously, there's still some low spots, there's still some high spots. I still have to stamp all this down. I might do another coat just to make it a little bit more level. Then we're going to add sand to make it flat, and then I have no idea what I'm doing after that. I'll tell you why. Give me 1 second. Now I'll show you what I want to do. So the plan was stick the bricks on end like this, and then lay them around like this. That way you see this part. I might do it this way. I don't think I have enough brick to cover that whole thing. But the also issue is if I stick them vertical like this, and I have these old pavers I want to use, if I put them like this, like that's a good 2-inch gap or inch space. So I would have to actually elevate this brick, get it flush with the top of that one. It's just the whole thing. I might put them like this because it's only trash cans going on it. I think that'll be ugly. I still like the idea of putting them vertical. Then I'll just have to raise this to be like that when I have no idea how I'm doing that. What you doing, girl? So I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, so I'm gonna flatten that a little bit more, stamp it down, put some sand in it, stamp that down where we're at. I gotta figure out the brick. I'm not sure if I'm doing a pattern. I don't know how to cut brick or pavers. So yeah, there's a lot I don't know what I'm doing right now, but the form's built, so that's good. Just trying to figure out everything else to make it finish. And then filling it with sand, top sand, and vibrating that into the seams. It's just, I have no idea what I'm doing. So it's only going to be for trash cans. It's going to be for trash cans, so that's the good part because nobody cares. It's just going to be covered by trash cans. But I still want it to look semi-decent, and that's our new dog. Yeah, let's get to it. Percy! Hey! Watch the rake. Right here. All right, pull the bag up. Good job. All right, go throw it in the trash. All right, so what do we have here? Well, we have a board. It's a 2x4. Blue. Blue. Blue and blue. You got blue and blue. That's super awesome.
I got 2 blues.
You got 2 blues. Okay, so here's the board. So what we're going to do, we are going to round over this profile right here. Then on the bottom side, we're gonna have like a little stick handle to it. And on the edges, we're gonna put some blocks. And I'll show you what those blocks are for in a minute. But yeah, so first let's get this thing rounded over. We'll see if this actually works the way I think it will. All right, that's done. Cool. Ugh. Sorry for the single camera angle, but I'm not changing it. Where you at? Sound good? Did you have your earphones on? All right, is that protection for your ears?
Yeah.
Here's where I don't know what I'm doing. I want the top of this brick to be level with here, right? Not slightly proud, so I need to shim this up. So I have to have a shim right here to put this on top. And then I can screw in the other block into here. I have no idea what I'm doing, so I'm just making this shit up as I go. Don't want the brick here because that won't work, so the brick has to go away. So even with the sand, which gives me this. Not a whole lot of purchasing area. Remember, I'm just making this shit up as I go. I have no idea what's going on. Is that good? I think so. These other way, they're about the same, but I want the exact same. So this is gonna ride along the side rails. This part here is rounded over, and that will effectively, should flatten out all the high spots of the sand, and the distance that this is from this should be the same as this brick right here. It should be pretty much like that. Obviously, that side's still propped up. That's why you have a gap, so don't worry about that. But yeah. Okay, the border's built. I'm okay with it the way it is. It's all jagged and whatever. I like that. I'm going to run a string line all the way across. Then I'm going to start laying out my herringbone pattern. I'm going to be filling in offcuts of these, like the actual pavers. So I have a circular saw with a masonry blade on it. So I'll be cutting in. That way it'll kind of like blend all together. So it's not just going to be like brick and paver. I'll be sprinkling in some of the pavers, and then I'm going to cut down to the shape of the brick. I'm going to layer them in as well. So that's what we're going to do now. I have no idea if this is going to work or if this is stupid or how it's going to turn out. But I do have extra sand because I had to fill in some spots here. I'm going to make sure everything's nice and level. You can't tap it down some. The problem is with the sand, like where this area is, like right in this area over here, right there, huge like swamp under there. So like you keep on just pushing it down, pushing it down, pushing it down, and it just keeps on sinking. Hopefully this all levels out good. Are you going to help me out today? We need some bricks. Okay. You want to do a chevron pattern, a herringbone like Mom wants?
Yeah.
Are you playing Jenga? You're just pulling from the middle?
No.
Well, that's pulling from the middle, bud. This is the top. You're pulling from the middle. Okay, you go with that?
Yeah.
All right, shall we get started?
Just one more.
One more? Okay. All
I'm
right.
making house so you can see my face.
Oh, you're making a house?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Let's get started. I think I'm pretty much okay with how we're looking right now. Obviously, what I need next is like a little tamper to blah, 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 on the sand, but I don't have that, so I'm not going to use it. But everything else looks pretty good. So let's go grab the blower. As a once upon a time funny comedian once said, I don't want to be a fireman, I just want to spray shit with a hose. Spray shit with a hose. So I guess you would call this a dry pour? Sure, why not? Get the top nice and saturated. Again, I'm not sure how much I'm supposed to do because, I don't know. I had no idea what I'm doing. So I'm just going to, a couple low spots here and there, but overall everything's pretty good. And yeah, so you're probably thinking, oh, well, you should put sand in there. That way you can have drainage. And you would be correct if I actually cared or knew what I was doing. But since I don't, I'm not going to, so I won't. So I didn't. Trash cans are going on this. I don't care if there's drainage. Pretty much you're never going to see this because trash cans are on it all the time. But yeah. All right, we're done with this. Good project. I really liked how everything turned out, the layout, and how everything bleeds over. Kind of asking yourself, why did I spend so much time to do the layout and the brick pattern and make everything look nice and neat and pretty if I'm just going to cover it up with trash cans? Simple answer is I'm dumb and I have no clue what I'm doing. Other than that, that's cool. Forms, I'll take the forms out later on. I want to get this video out. All the brick, I'm going to throw the rest of the brick and the offcuts away because my trash cans are so heavy the machine might not be able to pick them up right now. So I'm going to throw those away over the next couple of weeks. But yeah, so that's that. All right, coming up, what do we got? We're going to be doing a bathroom renovation coming up, so that should be fun. If you want to watch how I completely butcher that job, follow along. If not, whatever, do what you want. And I'll probably do like a pizza peel or something simple in the middle of all this. So that's that. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, whatever, you do you. All right.